Hello, this is Paula Jasmine, and today is January 1st, 2013, and this is a video blog. I'm just thinking about last year, and I'm looking forward for 2013, and I just want to talk about the things that happened last year and what I expect of this year to happen. I'm going to start with the bad things that happened last year, because there were less than the good things that happened, and that actually is a good thing in my opinion. Bad things. So, well, there are a few things that happened that I consider bad things. Number one was in my last apartment before I moved to this place here. I moved here in November 2012, and before that I was living with somebody else, and I was renting a room in an apartment, and I know that the situation got tense between me and my roommate, and in part it was because of some mistakes that I make earlier, bad choices that I did, and also I ended up saying things that I should have not said, and I feel sorry about saying those things, and I want to apologize because I haven't said those things. But sometimes when you are dealing with people and you are angry, sometimes you say things you don't want to say, and I know my actions and some of the things that I said were not very nice and probably hurt the person and other people involved. So I want to apologize for that. At the same time, I know that I feel hurt too. I know that when you're dealing with people, there's always two sides. There's a side from my side, and there's a other person's side, and you cannot blame the problem on one person, because when you are dealing with people, there's always two people involved. And I also don't think that when my roommate did, she did certain things that were not, in my opinion, were not good things, and I ended up getting hurt too. And she hurt me, and I feel hurt to this day. But it's a new year, and I'm not going to carry a grudge with me forever. So I'm just going to forgive and forget, and that's what it is. It happens. Things like this happen sometimes, So yeah, that was one of the things that generated some tension earlier, and that I'm still kind of recovering from that. And I probably know that some people that I consider my friends got in the way too, and I feel sad about that, and I ended up losing one of my closest friends. I feel like I ended up losing that person, and also somebody else, and I just want to know that whatever it is that happened, like, I don't know, there are certain things that don't make sense to me to this day, and I just hope whatever it is they did, I don't care anymore. I forgive, and I forgive all of them. I forgive everybody, including my ex-roommate, and I'm just going to move on. I'm not going to dwell on that. The biggest thing that I think was a big hit on me, and still to this day, it's been dealing a big blow to my finances. Is I lost my unemployment benefits in August. I actually came to the end of unemployment benefits around April, and I was living off from what I got from my income tax refund and my student loans, and I got another extension over the summer, and I got lucky because I was working on few jobs that help extend the benefits till August, but I ended up getting to a point of no more benefits, and that really put a big. It was a big hit on my finances. Like, I wasn't prepared for not having my unemployment benefits. I used to depend on that for everything, to pay for rent, to pay for food, and pay for medicines. And now I'm in a very bad position financially. And I do hope that things change this year, because I don't have any savings right now. I don't have any money. I barely have money, and the little money that I have, it comes and goes quickly. That's why it is. At the same time, 2012 was a very good year, I think. I did a lot of things. And there were positive things out of this. The first thing that I would say was a positive thing was the fact that I was able to move out of, in January, I was able to move from my previous apartment. I was having some problems with one of the roommates in that apartment, because he was really angry at the fact that I was transgender and was harassing me, calling me by my previous name, wasn't respecting, and the situation was very tense between he and me. And I was concerned that he was going to try to hit me or something. So I didn't feel safe living there. And so I moved out and ended up moving with a friend of mine, and she let me stay with her, and I'm grateful that she helped me. She let me stay with her till June, because that change of environment actually was nice, because I didn't have to worry about feeling uncomfortable, or feeling that my safety is that I don't feel safe, and I was feeling safe at that place, and I wasn't feeling that something bad was happened to me. So that was a very good change of environment, and it actually helped me to focus on other things. At the same time that that situation that happened, I think it kind of dealt a little bit of a blow to my self-esteem, and since then I'm trying to deal with some personal issues and with my self-esteem, but I think I've moved forward with that, and I have been to a point that I feel more comfortable with who I am and how do I look. And even that my self-esteem took a hit, at the same time it forced something good to come out of it, because I got more this is going to be a hard word to say, conscientious about my physical body, and I started working out. I started doing weightlifting, a weightlifting routine 3 days a week, using 20-pound dumbbells, and then I added more exercise over time, and it got to a point that in October, when I went to a doctor to check myself, I was weighing 208 pounds, and that was from 225 pounds in April, and that was a very good thing. I feel excited. I lost 14 pounds, and I hope that I can continue losing weight. I want to get to 200, maybe if I'm lucky enough and I can push it more, maybe to 190, maybe less. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I have added, since September, I decided to add some cardio. I've been doing some cardio videos, including Taibo, speed bag, all that side. Anyway, but yeah, and so that's about it. That was like the benefit of that situation. In terms of other things, I got my degree in theater arts. I finally received the certificate in January, and so I finally completed my associates in theater arts. Another degree to my list of degrees, which include a bachelor's degree in chemical engineering, a master's degree in environmental engineering, And so yeah, and now the Associates in Theater Arts. And in the graduation in May, I participated in the graduation, and I graduated with honors, and I got a big medal that they gave me in college. So that was nice. And I'm also um, I'm also quite happy because also this year I began my I started my program. I started a program in business administration. Kind of decided to counterbalance. Like, I study engineering and I have my degree in engineering, and then there's theater. So I wanted to find something in the middle to counterbalance, and also something practical that doesn't depend on that can be useful no matter the season or the place. So I decided to study business administration, and I started in January part-time. And I'm trying to complete actually 2 degrees. I'm trying to get a certificate in accounting plus the associates in applied science in business administration. After that, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm thinking about maybe skipping the bachelor degree and going instead for a master's in accounting, because I feel like I am good in accounting and I think I can do good with that. So we'll see. I'll see if I can make it happen. The other thing is, because of my interest in accounting, I decided in December, I decided to take a certification as a bookkeeper, bookkeeper certification test, and it was done through the National Association of Certified Public Bookkeepers, and I passed the test. And eventually what I want to get to do is maybe start my own personal business as a bookkeeper, doing some freelancing work, and eventually I also want to get my certification with QuickBooks, and I hope that this year I can accomplish that. That's going to be one of my goals this year, is getting that certification on QuickBooks and starting up my freelance bookkeeping business. I also decided this year, because of my major in accounting and my interest in that, I decided, and the fact that I'm looking for a job, I decided to take the income tax class with Liberty Tax Services, and I took the course in November, and I'm still waiting for the final exam results. I just hope that I pass, because I need the job, you know. Not only passing will be nice, but I think it will be more nice if I can get a job doing taxes during the tax season, and at least will generate some income. So yeah, and besides that, I also got lucky because being a student, I was able to get a position in school as a student worker. I was doing tutoring in financial accounting, business law, and statistics, and basic math to students in school, and I was getting paid for that, and that was very nice because it actually generated some income for me, because it's been a little bit difficult for me to generate income lately. So that was nice. So I'm really happy about those things happening, and I'm excited to see what I can make happen in this coming year, and hopefully there's going to be good news, and I hope good news soon. Anyway, other things that I did this year, I went to New York City 3 times. Number one, the first time I went, it was in April, because I needed to renew my certification with the Society of American Fight Directors in the discipline of knife. So I want to take classes and take the test, the renewals test for the discipline, and I passed, and I'm excited about that because it was a nice time to go and see people that I have seen before, and all friends, all connections, and it was just fun. I had a good time. Um, I also went in June to New York City, and this time I've been for about the last 2 years. I've been doing whip cracking performances at the Bing Bamboo Burlesque show, and I perform doing whip cracking routines, basically showing, doing targeting, and all that stuff. And I was curious to see if I could go to New York City and perform in New York City and see how my routine will do. New York City, I feel like because of being the mecca of entertainment, people may have seen almost everything down there, everything that there is in the entertainment business, and I thought that it could be a good opportunity for me to see if I could do a performance with my whips that was fun to do, and also that people would like it. So I decided to send an email in around April or around March to my friend, to the person in charge of the show. It was the place. The show is called Bindelstiff Open Stage Variety Show, and they contacted me back and they gave me a date, and I chose to go in June because I was finishing the semester in May, so I couldn't go in May, and I went there in June. I stayed with a friend of mine in Long Island, Staten Island, and it was nice to see her, and it was nice to meet her friends, and overall it was a great time. I was also happy that my assistant was able to go with me, my friend Kendra. So hi, thank you, and I hope that you're doing okay. And it was an amazing experience, and it went better than I expected. Everybody seemed to like my routine, and the people that went to see the show, they also like it a lot, and the person in charge of the show, he also liked it too. And who knows, maybe I can find some money and go back again to the city and perform, and I would love to do that. So I hope I can get a steady job, generate income, save some money, go to a city, perform down there, because I would love to do that again. It's one of my favorite things to do. And then again, I went to New York City in August, and I went this time to the Summer Sling, which is a 4-day stage combat workshop, sponsored by Fights For, which is an organization of instructors that teach stage combat in New York City. And I went there to the workshop for 4 days. I got the chance to see old friends, learn new stuff, practice the stuff that I knew, and also got the chance to see my friends, and I got the chance to stay with my friend, and I had a great time. So it was really nice. I just wish that I could go more often to these types of workshop, because only once a year doesn't do it for me anymore. I think I would like to do workshops like this more often, because they're a lot of fun, and I always learn a lot. And it's also nice to see my friends, and also it's nice to play with amazing props. That's probably the best thing, playing with swords, and all that stuff. It's also a lot of fun. Besides that, in the summer I got the chance to teach circus skills and stage combat, and they pay me for that at the Theater Institute at Sage, and I got the chance to teach kids how to juggle, how to do some basic tumbling, some unarmed stage combat, and also to the students at this Shakespeare Summer Institute, I got the chance to taught them single sword techniques, and that was a lot of fun, and I enjoyed that a lot, especially because the students that were in that program, they were most of them, they were females. So, and I think for them was a great experience, because there are not many times that women get to fight with swords in a Shakespeare show, on the production, there was a gender switch show. So I guess they got that chance, and for me, I was amazed was the fact that they were excited to learn to learn what I was teaching them, and I am happy that it worked out very good. And it gave me more experience teaching, and I know that will be of value sometime later. Because I also like doing. I'm a fight choreographer, and I like doing. Lately I've been getting paid for doing fight choreography, so it's kind of nice to be able to keep my skills sharp teaching and develop my communication skills and trying to express what I want the actors to do in a particular fight scene. So I'm excited about that, and I hope that more opportunities come out like that one this year. So yeah, as I said, I also been teaching. I also been doing fight choreography this year, and I got paid. I did around that same time in July. I did the fights I choreographed the fights for Last of the Mohicans, and that was a great experience. That was something fun to do, and I enjoy it. And it seems that a lot of people that want to see a show seem to enjoy that. And I guess the biggest compliment was like a friend of mine. She took me to see a show because the show was a little bit far away from Albany, and there's no way that I could have gotten there. So she took me to see a show, and she said that she enjoyed my fight scene. So that was probably one of the best compliments that I have received in a while. And this year, I know that right now I already entered into an agreement with a local high school, and I'm going to be helping in the production as a fight choreographer, and I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be challenging, but it will generate good results, and I'm going to be happy with my performance and my work. So yeah, that's been an interesting year for me in terms of like fight choreography and stage combat, and I hope that things continue picking up, and maybe I will get more work and in this particular field, and who knows, I'll see what happens out of here. So yeah, and finally, not finally, I think there are a few more things. Oh yeah, I've been also getting involved with activism pro transgender rights in New York State, and I've been helping the Empire State Pride agenda by doing trying to educate people by doing talks or speak out sessions about what it means for me to be transgender, and also so I've been doing that, and it's been very interesting, and it's been for me it's been a lot of fun, and I guess it's the fact of getting the chance of speaking out and educating people that makes it fun, because I believe that by educating people we can change people's perceptions about transgender people, and we can change things and hopefully make things better for other transgender people that are struggling. So I'm excited about that, and I will continue doing that this year, hopefully, and we'll see what happens. Also, one of the best things that happens because of me getting involved with the Empire State Pride agenda was that I got the chance to go to Washington, D.C. for a Transgender State Summit conference, and I just feel empowered when I went there because the conference was so amazing. And then also getting the chance to meet a lot of supporters and also people that were um, that other transgender people from other states, and hearing what they were doing in their states to to get to to get some basic rights. So it was fantastic, and I hope that this year I get to do more of that. Um, so yeah, so that's more or less in a nutshell what happened this past year and the things that I have done this past year. Um, and oh yeah, two more things that I did this past year that I think they are always good. Well, I performed with the Big Bamboo a few times this year, and that was a lot of fun. And I hope that more opportunities to perform with the Big Bamboo come this year. I'm looking forward to that. And also, I was performing with the Whip It Out Skirts, and it was fantastic. We got a full year full of shadow casting, the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and I look forward to this upcoming year to continue working with them, and we'll see. Now, what will I like for 2013? Well, I guess the biggest thing that I would like in 2013 is to have a steady job. You know, like I know that I've been doing certain things to generate some money. Like, for example, I started also selling my personal stuff, mostly my old textbooks of engineering online, and I've been able to generate some money out of that. Not too much, but enough to like be able to pay certain expenses. But I would like to have a and also I've been doing stage combat, and I've been doing and I'm been getting paid for that lately. But I still feel that I need a steady job because the money that I'm getting is not enough to pay all my expenses, and I need a certain amount of money to be able to take care of all my expenses. You know, I don't have family around here to be able to stay for free for the whole year, and even staying here, there's a chance that I can still end up homeless because as far as I know, the building is about to be foreclosed, and if that happens, I will have to have a different place to live, and that costs money. And if I don't get the job, I'm not going to be able to rent. I'm not going to be able to pay for those things, and that would be a very sad thing if that will happen. So I hope that I can get a steady job this year, and I hope that is soon, because I don't like the way that things are right now, and I need a job right now. So if there's anybody interested in hiring me as a bookkeeper, feel free to send me a message. I will contact you back, and or if somebody has an idea, would like to offer me a job doing something, contact me, you know, and we can discuss. So yeah, the other things that I want to get in 2013, I would like to do more activism this year, pro transgender rights. I also would like to finish my degree, my associates in business administration, and with my certification in accounting, because I'm trying to complete two things. I want to finish the degree in business administration, but also I want to complete the certification in accounting. And eventually I'm thinking about going probably for another master's degree in accounting. But that costs money, and I need a lot of money to be able to do that. So I will also say it, if somebody just want to sponsor me to finish school, because I think that it's kind of cool to see somebody that have multiple degrees, see how far they can go, contact me. Yeah, I will take donations. Why not? Anyway, I also would like to get my my bookkeeping freelancing business started, so I can start generating some income, and hopefully it will work out the way that I want to. And I also would like to be able to go to and visit my family in Puerto Rico, because I haven't seen them in like 4.5 years. So I hope that in the summer I get to go, because by the summer will be like 5 years, and it's too much time without seeing my family, honestly. So I would love to go and visit them this year if possible. And one final thing, and oh yeah, and because I like doing speak out sessions pro transgender rights, I'm also interested in kind of like trying to get into doing more speak outs. Like if people want to have somebody to go and talk about my experience or my perspective on this, and what I think about what employers can be doing to make things better for employee, I'm more than willing to do that, even though I haven't talked too much about that. But I feel like it's something important, because from the perspective of an employer, if you have an employee that hasn't come out, having policies that will make the person feel more comfortable about transitioning at work will be helpful, and will put you way ahead of like not having anything and then having to react to those things and not knowing what to do. So I've been thinking that might be a good idea for me to get involved with. And so if somebody has an idea or is interested in that, please let me know. I'm more than willing to travel. But at the same time, because of my low resources, I may probably, I'll probably require some type of compensation. So, which is up for discussion. And then one of the final things that I would like to get this year, although I say it every year and nothing happens, and I'm getting more used to be living by myself, and I don't really care too much about whether this happen or not, is finding a partner. I feel alone, but I guess I would like to have a partner and share my life with somebody. I don't want to live alone in my life. It sucks sometimes to be alone, and it hurts more, and it's more difficult to be alone because financially speaking, if you have somebody with you that is there with you, they're also helping you, and they care about you, and they will help you too, and with what they can. And it just hurts when you are on your own and you depend only on yourself. But knowing that you have the support of somebody else, I think it's just a nice thing. But I don't want to get a partner because of my financial situation. I want to get a partner because of the love that will exist between two individuals, And I would prefer to have a female partner, although I'm open for other options, but I prefer female partners. But we'll see, it's not my main priority this year to get involved in a relationship, but it's still there. It's always a wishful thinking, like meeting somebody and be with somebody, but at the same time it's not my priority. And it's not like if it happens, good. If it doesn't happen, good too. I really don't care. I've been living by myself, and I've been a fighter by myself, and I think I got into a point that I feel like I don't feel like anybody else, but it's nice. It would be nice to have somebody in my life. That's all I say. I think life would be a little bit more fun to have somebody on my side. Anyway, this is it. Happy New Year to everybody. Enjoy the 2013, and I hope that this year is a lot of fun for everybody, and that good things happen to everybody. And to my family in Puerto Rico, los quiero mucho, papi, mami, a mi hermana, mi sobrino, a mis amigos allá en Puerto Rico. Saludos, cuídense. Espero que tengan un año fantástico y que pues las cosas, pues todos sus deseos se cumplan. Y pues espero que este año, si puedo conseguir dinero, pues poder viajar a Puerto Rico y poder verlos y visitarlos a todos ustedes. Y si no pueden esperar, pues por lo menos pues me avisan, y pues si quieren venir acá, pues me dejan saber. Anyway, Peace and love, everybody. Mwah.